Welcome back to Rangers Insider. One of the biggest acquisitions this past offseason was that of Shinsoo Choo, who the Rangers signed to a 7-year deal. The left fielder is one of just 2 Korean players in all of Major League Baseball, which made his signing especially big to a Dallas-based Korean language radio station. Dana Larson has their story.
When Rangers left fielder Shinsoo Choo came to Texas, he brought with him much more than a great on-base percentage. For a small group of Korean radio broadcasters in Dallas, he brought possibilities.
When
we found out the day that Shinsoo Choo was signed with the Rangers, we had a meeting at the station and said, hey, this is something we need to do.
And so the dream began. The fledgling Korean radio station KKDA 730 AM made the decision to broadcast a limited number of Rangers games to the local population of Korean Americans. The broadcasts even include this theme song, inspired by who else? It's a community of 100,000 people and growing. But the inspiration for the broadcast came from just one man, the Rangers' new left fielder.
Korean community was excited when we just heard Shinsoo Choo is coming to Rangers. And then, our radio station is only 2 years old. And we thought like, hey, we gotta do this, Choo's here. We need to voice out to Korean community in Korean.
I've got to thank Choo. The reason I have this job is because of Choo.
The desire to broadcast the games was obvious, and they had an audience that was acutely interested in following their native hero. But there were still a few issues that had to be worked out, not the least of which was that no one at the station had ever done play-by-play or broadcast a baseball game in any way before. This newly assembled team, however, was undaunted. Wanting to seize upon the popularity of Choo, KKDA made plans to broadcast the Rangers' opening day game against the Phillies. It was the first of its kind in DFW, and the crew knew that the broadcast would make history.
I was very nervous and excited, but knowing that he'll be here for 7 years, I came with a lot of excitement and really expecting him to do well. You should have seen them. I mean, their hands were trembling, and but again, like I said, they're amazing because as soon as they went on air, you could not tell.
I heard about the Korean radio station. Hopefully, many games. The radio. A lot of people want to try to come to the ballpark, but everybody have a job, so. Hard to do it, so hopefully many games in the radio and then everybody listens to what's going on in the Texas Rangers.
The games are marked with more emotion than most American listeners are used to. But it's the passion and pride for the game in general, and Choo in particular, that fuels the broadcast.
타자 타순함 주인 선수가 초구를 쳤는데요. 김경수 뛰어가
Long on enthusiasm, but short on experience. They sought advice from Rangers play-by-play man Eric Nadel.
We had a chance to meet with Mr. Nadel, and he said, come by anytime to have, he'll give us some tips and help.
Obviously fascinating that he has that much of a following in the Korean community that they want to do play-by-play broadcasts. And basically, guys who haven't done baseball broadcasts before, literally learning on the job. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do.
The station calls itself Dalcora Radio, a mashup of Dallas and Korea. And it knows that the future of their Rangers broadcasts hinge on the longevity of one player. Choo's current contract is for 7 years. And yes, he's aware of what's going on at the little radio station with big dreams.
I really like it, my family like it. Hopefully a lot of more Korean fans come in the ballpark.
I think that's why our radio station, we decided it's worth investing in. Just bringing the intensity, the interest to the people, the Korean community.
None of the members of the radio crew ever imagined their careers would take them to a radio booth at Globe Life Park. And when you listen to them talk about it, you quickly hear a common theme.
All of this is like a dream.
It's like still my dream.
This is one of
my dreams come true.
Since KKDA only broadcasts a few of the games, they haven't yet been lucky enough to call one of Choo's home runs. But that doesn't mean that Jeremy Kim and Moon Jun Song won't be working on their home run calls. And when that day comes, it might sound something like this.
넘어가나요? 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 넘어갑니다. 홈런.
자, 준선수 쳤습니다. 큽니다. 넘어갑니다. 홈런입니다.
Pride, passion, and possibilities all mark the soul of Korean baseball on the field and now in the radio booth. For Rangers Insider, I'm Dana Larson.
Thanks, Dana. What a great story. And if you're interested in listening to the Rangers on Korean radio, here's the upcoming schedule for games on KKDA, 7:30 a.m. June 7th, when Cleveland is in town, that's a 3:05 first pitch. And June 28th, the Twins play at Globe Life Park in Arlington. That one is a 3:05 first pitch as well. And for more information, visit www.dalcora.com. That is going to do it for this week's edition of Rangers Insider. We hope you can join us next week as we take a look back at the Triple Play Game Show Spectacular. Thanks so much for being with us, and until next time, so long from Globe Life Park in Arlington.